use the word MSMEs as a generic identification what micro, small, and medium enterprises are. No? We use the words interchangeably, but there is a law, which is the Magna Carta for MSMEs, that is very definitive about what MSMEs are. So you have micro enterprises, small and medium enterprises, who are measured, who are categorized on the basis of asset size. So for firms with asset sizes of 3 million pesos and below, these companies are identified as micro enterprises. If their asset size is anywhere above 3 million up till 15 million, they are considered a micro and small enterprise. And companies with asset sizes above 15 million to 100 million pesos are known as medium-sized enterprises. Any firm with an asset size above 100 million pesos is considered a large enterprise. Now, alongside it, there's also a definition in terms of employment, no? Because we will note that based on the statistics that we have received from NSO, that micro enterprises employ anywhere from 1 to 9 employees. And small enterprises anywhere from 10 to 99, and those that employ anywhere from 100 to 199 employees are medium-sized enterprises. Okay, so we know who MSMEs are. Now let's find out how many there are. Okay. There. Based again on the NSO statistics of 2010, we will find out that in the Philippines, we have roughly 777,000 registered enterprises. No? Of this number, no, you'll note that MSMEs comprise 99.6%. So that's this figure over here. So they're practically everybody, no? And if we break down this figure, if we take a look, you'll note that micro enterprises are roughly 710,000 enterprises. You have a small number that comprise the small enterprise sector. You have about 60,000 of them. And medium enterprises are only 3,000 firms all over the Philippines. And large enterprises are almost an equal number of 3,000 firms. So you'll find out that basically our industrial base is comprised mostly of micro and small-sized enterprises. Okay? Despite their numbers, however, if you take a look at the boxes below, the bullets below rather, no? Despite the fact that they are 99.6 of all industries in the Philippines, they only provide 62% of the employment nationwide, and the value added they contribute to the economy is only 35.7%. A very, very small number. And as we go through statistics, you'll understand why. Okay. Now, we know how many they are, we know what they are. Let's find out what are they doing. Basically, you'll find out that our MSMEs are engaged, 50% of them are engaged in wholesale and retail trade. That accounts for the very low figure in value-added contribution to the economy. You have 49.6% of MSMEs engaged in wholesale and retail trade. A far second is the manufacturing sector, where 16% of our MSMEs are involved in. And then the rest are really in service enterprises. So this will give you a general idea of what MSMEs are doing. Now, this figure will show us that of 16% of those engaged in the manufacturing sector, you'll find out that 47% of them are actually engaged in food and in beverage manufacturers. So which is why food is really a big thing for local enterprises. And they're followed closely at 16% by those that are engaged in the manufacture of wearing attire.